So we're inside Rolex and they have this exhibition, and I thought, why don't I show you? So let's do that now. Straight away you are greeted with the bezel ring. I do like that actually. That's sort of denoting where the exhibition pieces are. Now, because people are here, what I'm going to do is whenever there's people looking at something, I'm going to go to the watch that has the least amount of people, so I'll be out of order. Now, and also being a gold fan, of course, this is a G&T Master 2 solid gold with a black dial. Look at that. I really hope that my camera, there we go. Isn't that super? I like that a lot. Okay, so the next one that has the least amount of people. Look at that. So we've got the left-hand drive actually in the hand and close up. That is cool. Look at that. I don't know if I want a left hand, but I certainly like it. I really do. And this is the left hand with date, and this is. So what's the difference between these two here? The bracelet. This, of course, has the Jubilee, and this piece has the oyster. Look at that. That is so cool. I wouldn't choose a left-hand drive, but I can see why people are going to like that. And we have this. I need to get a photo of this. Look at that. Okay, let me grab that photo. Now, okay. So the next piece we have is another G&T Master 2 with the blue and black ceramic bezel. I'm just hoping that my camera is picking these up. I don't know why they look so much better on display, but they seem to sparkle and have an unbelievable luster to them in these displays. I wonder if they put magic dust on them or something like that. How cool is that? That is very, very nice. And this is a root beer. Oh wow! In the flesh, this is nice. I'd wear that. I love that two-tone. That is super. Really like that. Yeah, I'm going to zoom in and see if I can really pick up. Yeah, that is great. That is really nice. Now this is the entrance here, and of course we have this timing bezel whizzing around you. I love it. That's very, very cool. And if we go into this part, the time zone to time zone. Now, you know this is going to be good. Now, this is where my camera should be fine because there's a very low light in here, but everything, it should be in focus, you should be able to see it. This is the new piece. Now, I don't know if I can focus on this because perhaps the lighting isn't okay. So yeah, I might be more challenged here to get my camera up close. But of course, they're displaying all the information about the manufacturing and build of Rolex pieces. Now, this is the sort of thing that I really like. I love all this information and to see how the thing is made. This is the root beer, and I think this is the root beer bracelet here.
It doesn't have any claim yet.
And because these displays are lit on the inside, it might not come through that well on camera, but these displays certainly do. How super do they look? Now, it is a little busy in here, so I'm having to work around other people, but that's fine. I'm not sure if if my camera can actually see that clearly. But why don't I just show you what I can? It's lovely being in this room. And then we have some information about the GMT Master. And of course this year, with Rolex's new pieces, the GMT is featuring. And I actually quite like the fact that they've done this by educating people, how these things are made. And I'm assuming that this is something about how they produce the ceramic bezels. Okay, that's going to be so interesting. And in fact, I'm going to get a photo of that because that is such a nice thing to see. Look at that. Okay. Another GMT. Yeah, I'm not sure that my camera will focus on them because of the way they are lit. I don't know, maybe you can see them very well. That's the green dial, solid gold, GMT. How cool, hey? And okay, look at this room. If I stand in the middle and if I spin around slowly, you'll get a feeling for what it's like. It's very, very nice. And I'm assuming here that we've got information about ambassadors, people that have worn Rolex watches. Tiger Woods is coming up. He's playing golf again. I'm sure I heard in the news he's playing golf again. Anyway, I wish him the best of luck. He's a cool guy. And of course we've got the tennis legend Federer there. How cool! This is very nice. Okay, let me go outside so you can see where I've come from. But look at that. That's this is just part of the Rolex booth. And so if I stand back, you can see. In fact, if I just pull the lens out, you can see how that looks. It's very nice, huh? And of course, I do like that. In fact, I'm going to take a photo of that right now. And a lot of people will want to see Tudor. And I suppose it's nice that Tudor is next door to Rolex. I think that's kind of cool. But actually, maybe I should. No, you can see all the people here. It'll be very difficult for me to get my camera in there, so I'll come back, and also I'll come back to Tudor because I do have a meeting now, and I forget who it is. It might be Chapek. And there's Chopard. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this little walk around. This is the Rolex walk around. There you go. Why don't I call it that? This is this is part one, the Rolex walk around of watches and wonders. There you go. So I wanted to show the Rolex pieces, but I thought, why don't I do the Rolex window? Inside Watches and Wonders 2024, and I know all the new pieces are on display here, so straight away we're going to start to recognize some of the most popular, recognizable, iconic watches that Rolex makes. And you will have to forgive me, sometimes I forget the references. But of course we've got Explorer 2, and I'm fiddling with my camera controls to make sure that I can see everything. There we go. But yeah, if I zoom in, I seem to be able to see them very well there. I love the white dial. In fact, the Explorer 2, both the white dial and the black dial are super. And knowing me, if I was to get one of those, I'd want both of them. What a nightmare. Anyway, the Air King. Now, this is the new Air King. and I know it's a Rolex fan favorite, and it is very nice, and I understand why pilots enjoy the minute hand and then the minutes displayed like that. I do get that. And then we move on to, is that the, which one? I forget the name. This is terrible. I'm on camera and I've forgotten the name, but everybody would recognize the two-tone three-hand there with no date. That's very nice. And once again, Rolex watches always look, for some reason, when they're in these displays, they always look really nice. And they sort of sparkle. Have they put sparkly dust on them or something? I do not know. The Explorer. It's the Explorer. There you go. I like the two-tone actually. In fact, I think the two-tone is the one I like. There is a black one there, but I think I like the two-tone. I do. I like the two-tone. Now, because there are many people here, what I've decided to do is come at lunchtime, and hopefully there'll be less people for me to annoy and get in the way. Hold on, let me just switch my technology here. So what I decided to do was, if there's someone there, I'll pass by, and then I'll go to the next window. So this is a quiet period. I think everyone's having lunch. But of course here we have the oyster, and with a date. And that looks a smaller case, maybe that's 30 millimeters. And then we have a white dial with Roman numerals. That's very nice. That's super. And then we have, I've got a feeling that is a new one with the green Roman numerals on a silver sunburst dial. That's very, very nice. Fluted bezel on that one, and a plain bezel here. That's very nice, actually. You've got the oyster bracelet and the Jubilee bracelet. I think I prefer the Jubilee. In fact, I do. Okay, and then we move on to another oyster date on a Jubilee with a lovely green dial. That is very, very nice. And one on an oyster bracelet. That's very nice. Yeah, I prefer the oyster bracelet actually. The Jubilee is nice, but my own preference would be the oyster bracelet. It's very, very nice. Oh, that's a nice blue. I can imagine people liking this. That's lovely. Oh, and it has sparkly diamonds on it. Look at that. And I think that is a diamond bezel there. Yeah, I think it is. And then we have a Jubilee bracelet with a blue dial. It's very nice. And another blue dial with a Jubilee bracelet, but without diamonds. It's nice. And then we have what I think is a mother of pearl dial with diamonds. These are very fancy. I imagine that people will like these. I think they're going to be very popular, actually. Yeah, this pink salmon dial is very, very nice. Let me see if I want to go to this window, but yeah, every time okay, let me shove my camera in. So we've got the oyster once again, the oyster perpetual, with a very soft pink dial. That is very nice. That is very nice. And and this has a champagne. I hope I capture in the colour there, because this is in Rolex's display. My video camera might not capture the colour accurately, but that's a champagne sunburst dial, and it's very nice. Yeah, that's very nice. And look at that green. That is super. Look at that. That's very nice. Yeah, that's lovely. And of course, this. What was this called? The Fun Rolex. That is very much, you either like it or you don't like it as much. But I think if you like Rolex watches, you probably do like this actually. In real life, this is a very nice watch actually, and I'm pretty certain I would wear that big one there with all the colourful points on it. Yeah, that is nice. That is really nice. And then we have this, the colours of these dials here, and I hope you can see them. There's a lovely light blue dial there. And that one that the camera's looking at right now has a pink dial. I just hope that it comes through. There we go. If I zoom in, I think you can see. That is super. Look at that. That's very nice. And then we've got the black dials. Actually, a black dial is such a good colour because it goes with everything. Look at that. Black just goes with everything. That is super. Okay, let me go to the next window here. And I think I might have been in this window. No, I haven't. Okay, so it looks like we have some diamond bezels here and champagne dials, and they are super. Now, would I wear a diamond-studded watch? I don't. Maybe I would actually. There's no point in me saying I wouldn't because I know what I'm like. Anything flamboyant that shouts loudly that I'm cool, I probably would wear it. The two-tone Jubilee bracelet is lovely there. And then we have a very nice gold dial two-tone there. That's very nice. And a black dial there. Look at that. Aren't they nice? They're really nice. And some more diamonds on the dial. Gosh, we have so many options here. I didn't realise that Rolex caters for so many design permutations. So if you do particularly like two-tone, or you like diamonds, you are going to find Rolex have probably thought about it and made a piece, configured like that. Now these have the mother of pearl dials. Very nice. And then we have this gorgeous grey dial with the green Roman numerals in two-tone. That is super. That is very nice. Okay, and next window we have some a mother of pearl dial with diamonds and diamonds in the bezel. How cool is that? That's nice. And then we have a two-tone with this grey bezel. That's nice. That's really nice. We are going to come to my favourite, but it's in two windows down, I think. The gold deep sea, that is coming, and I do like it. But I did want to show you these windows to give you an idea of where I am here. This is where I've been, and I'm in this window. And I think the steel sports models are about the Submariners and GMTs. I think they're about to come up. But I wanted to capture these oyster dates because they're very nice. Look at that. These are nice watches. I don't know what to say. I think the fact that they are in such demand tells you that these really are super watches. And okay, that window, I'll come back. But this is my favourite. This really is my favourite. And I'm going to zoom in, and because I seem to be able to, hopefully you can see the gold colour there. Let me zoom out a little bit, but look at that. What a watch. Now this is the watch that I would like to own myself, because I would wear that. I know it's, half a kilo of solid gold with a titanium back, but it's going to feel great on the wrist. It is big, but so what? I like it. Look at that. And I'm trying to, so there is a bezel on the inside, and on the other deep seas, I think it's in steel or titanium, but this one is blue, and I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see it. but it's in blue, and it looks so good, and it also gives you a depth. That is so cool. That is really cool. So this is my favorite watch. This is the watch that I think is the granddaddy of Watches and Wonders 2024. For me, that is my favorite. That really is. Let me go to the next window. Okay. So we're getting the Submariners now. The GMT Master 2s. And this is the two-tone. How nice is that? And so it's so that's the two-tone. And I'll zoom out there. And this is the solid gold. Now, I like the two-tone, but the solid gold is the one that I like. That's my favorite. That one, ooh, that is nice. I do like it. I do like it. That's very nice. And we have here, of course, the Pepsi, but that one there is a mother of pearl dial on an oyster bracelet. So that's very nice. Now that blue is fabulous. I don't know if it's matching identically the bezel, but it probably is actually. It's the way the light plays, and it's the thing that causes such intrigue. It's the reason why people like these watches. It is nice. It is so nice. And then we have the solid gold on Jubilee. Look at that with the grey bottom part of the bezel. The grey's nice, you know, the way it contrasts with the gold lettering there. That is very nice. And then we've got some left hookers here. Look at those. I prefer the Jubilee, although I prefer the oyster bracelet, although the Jubilee is nice, of course, but I prefer the oyster. And then, of course, we have the Batman. Oh, that is nice. That's very nice. And we have the Pepsi there. I like the Batman actually, because it has the oyster bracelet, which I think is my preference. That is super. That is really nice. And okay, so maybe I'll come back to that window. Oh no, I'm going to shove my. So we've just got the grey bezel there, and of course one is on the Jubilee bracelet, and one's on the oyster bracelet. It's very nice. Okay, let me go around the corner here, and I might need a pit stop. I might need a short break. No, I'm going to keep going. Why not? Because I imagine people watching this video are going to be thinking, no, keep rolling. I want to see these watches. And remember, these are the watches being displayed by Rolex at Watches and Wonders 2024. I mean, they're all very nice, aren't they? They really are. I have this feeling that if you bought if you bought all of these watches, you wouldn't actually be wasting money. Not really. And you could take your time to really look at what is your favorite and which one you want. I mean, I'm not suggesting that you do that, because that would be the price of a house. In fact, that would be the price of several homes, I'm sure. But the Sky Dweller is very nice. It really is. Very, very nice. Let's go to the next window. And the Sky Dweller on the rubber. Now this is this is one of the new watches. That is great. Look at that. These are lovely. The solid gold Sky Dweller with the blue dial. That is excellent. And my favorite there is the grey dial solid gold. How cool is that? That's very nice. Oh, that is very nice actually. And Daytonas. Now, as you know, I'm a big Daytona fan. And of course, if you see my other videos, you might understand why. Rolex and I, we're friends. We're Daytona Le Mans friends. Check out the video and you'll understand why I'm chuckling. Anyway, look at that. It's very nice. Oh, the black dial, solid gold. That's lovely. That's very nice. That's lovely. I am a precious metal fan. I love gold. I like yellow gold. I like pink gold, platinum. But do I prefer platinum over gold? If I'm going for the white silver look, yes I do. Because I believe platinum is slightly harder than gold and a little bit heavier, but I don't mind the weight at all. Right, and of course here we have the platinum Daytona there with the blue dial, and I'm hoping that my video lens is capturing that colour. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Gosh, this is a Rolex feast. I like the rubber strap actually. I'm a big fan of the rubber strap. The Oyster Flex. What a great name as well, Oyster Flex. That is very nice. That's very nice. I might not be able to get into that window, which is fine. And although, no, I'll come back. And I'll come back to that window. So I've got to remember those two windows. And let's have a look at, ooh, these blue dials here. Look at that. That's very nice. This looks like a different sort of dial. I'm not going to attempt to know what the dial is, but the blue colour is lovely. Turquoise, it's turquoise. But that's very nice. Let's take a look. Ooh, what have we got here? Ah, Yachtmaster. Yeah, so the way the blue minute second hand contrasts against the grey sunburst dial, that's lovely. And of course we've got the red second hand dial there. How cool is that? And then of course the Oyster Flex. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. You know, I know they're similar looking at first glance, very similar to the Submariner and the GMT, but when you're up close like this, they all are different. It's the bezel. The bezel on the Yachtmaster is different, and it gives a different feeling to the watch. I like that. Here, it might be black, but there's a grey hue coming from it, and it is lovely. That is super. Look at that. And we have a piece here that's covered in diamonds. It's nice. And we have, oh, this gold one here is on an Oyster Flex. I'm sure that is black. It's the way the light is playing. But it's super. It's really super. Very nice. What can I say? These are super. These are very, very nice. Yeah. Yeah, they're very, very nice. Look at that. Yeah. Oh, now what's stuck out here is the orange dial day date with a diamond bezel, Roman numerals at 6 and 9. That's nice. And then we have the blue dial, and then we have some gold pieces with diamonds around the bezel, and another interesting dial. I won't attempt to know which dial that is because I don't know, but it looks nice. And of course this green dial here, that's lovely. That's very, very nice. That is super. This gentleman, let me see your AP. Oh, That's yeah. Okay, that is lovely. Sorry about that. I just grabbed you there. This guy was looking at the watches with me. Yeah, just to cut away for a moment. Once again, Watches and Wonders. You know, look at this place. It is lovely, and we have Patek Philippe across from Rolex. And you know, people here are genuinely interested, you know, in these watches, and you can see people have had their lunch because this window is now occupied. All the windows, these two windows here, are the ones I haven't looked at, yeah, I'm going to pause. And the minute they become free, I will stick my head in to grab the opportunity whilst it's there. It's going to get busy now. Everyone's had their lunch and they want to come and see Rolex. So we've got the diamond bezel pieces once again, and they are nice. They are very nice. This really is mechanical artwork. When I personally look at these pieces, you know, that's what I'm noticing. I'm noticing the design of the piece, but also the mechanical design, because the little machine that drives these watches is so. Have I done this window before? This is a Daytona heaven. Look at this. I think I've done this window. So if I come back over to this window here, I think it's the one that I haven't done. Oh, maybe I have done this one. Yes, I have. Okay, let me go over to the window that I have. This is the one window that I haven't filmed. Here we go. Daytona heaven. So we've got the white dial and the black dial. Oh, these are nice. That's very nice. Is that the discontinued one? Hold on. I think it is. This is the Le Mans. Gosh. It's quite clever that Rolex have done that, actually. From a business point of view, I can see why they would do something like that. They're very, very nice. And of course we've got the gold with a white dial. That's great. Look at that. An oyster style bracelet. And of course black dial. They are nice. They really are. And the registers here are in gold. It's nice. I can really understand why, if you had one of these, you're going to end up wanting all of them. I think. Maybe that's just me, but I personally can understand why you want to do that. There we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is the money shot. Rolex have put a see-through case back on a number of their pieces, and you can see this mechanical artistry, and that is what it is. It's engineering fabulousness mixed with artistry, mixed with form and function, and then they stick a crystal case back on it so you can see the thing. For me, that is brilliant. I love that. My preference would be to have a see-through case back so you can see the engine room. That is great. Look at that. That's really nice. In fact, I'm going to end with the Daytona. Have I done this window before? If I haven't, who cares? Well, we're going to do it again. I don't think I have done this window before because I didn't see that case back. I love that see-through case back. That is excellent. So I'm going to end this video here on Rolex because they are cool and I love that case back. But there we go. Rolex Watches and Wonders 2024.